Imagine a relationship where every I love you feels like a lie. Every act of kindness carries a hidden price tag, and the foundation of trust crumbles under the weight of unspoken resentment. This is the dark reality of people-pleasing in intimate relationships, a seemingly selfless behavior that can silently poison even the strongest bonds. From a psychological perspective, people-pleasing often stems from deep-seated insecurities and a fear of abandonment. The people-pleaser may believe that their worth is tied to their ability to keep others happy, leading to an exhausting cycle of anticipating needs and bending over backward to meet them. In intimate relationships, this tendency can manifest in myriad ways, each carrying far-reaching consequences for both partners and the relationship as a whole. 1. One of the primary ways people-pleasing affects relationships is through the erosion of authenticity. The people-pleaser becomes a chameleon, adapting to their partner's every whim, while their own needs and desires remain unexpressed and unfulfilled. This lack of authenticity often leads to a profound sense of resentment. This resentment can simmer beneath the surface for years, eventually erupting in unexpected outbursts or passive-aggressive behavior that leaves their partner confused and hurt. 2. An imbalance of power within the relationship. The partner who constantly acquiesces gives away their agency, while the other may unwittingly assume a dominant role. This dynamic can be especially damaging if the dominant partner becomes accustomed to having their needs prioritized, leading to entitlement and a lack of empathy for their partner's unexpressed desires. 3. The stifling of personal growth. By constantly deferring to their partner's wishes, the people-pleaser misses opportunities for self-discovery and development. This not only limits their own potential, but can also lead to stagnation within the relationship. Healthy partnerships thrive on the individual growth of both partners, and when one person remains static, it can create a sense of disconnection and incompatibility over time. 4. Weaponized incompetence. The non-people-pleasing partner might subconsciously develop a habit of feigning incompetence in certain areas, knowing their partner will step in to handle things. This can create an unhealthy dynamic where one partner becomes increasingly dependent while the other feels increasingly burdened. 5. People-pleasing can also manifest as conflict avoidance, which might seem beneficial on the surface but actually undermines the relationship's foundation. By refusing to engage in necessary disagreements or difficult conversations, the people-pleaser prevents the couple from developing crucial conflict resolution skills. This avoidance can lead to a superficial peace that masks deeper issues, preventing true intimacy and understanding from developing. 6. The sexual dynamics within a relationship can be significantly impacted by people-pleasing tendencies. The people-pleaser may consistently prioritize their partner's sexual needs and desires while neglecting their own, leading to a disconnect between their actions and true feelings. This can result in a loss of sexual authenticity, where intimate moments become performances rather than genuine expressions of desire and connection. 7. Physical and emotional exhaustion. The people-pleaser may find themselves burning out, unable to sustain the energy required to anticipate and meet their partner's every need. This exhaustion can manifest as depression, anxiety, or physical ailments, further straining the relationship and potentially leading to a complete breakdown of intimacy. In some cases, the people-pleaser may even find themselves gaining significant weight, their body unconsciously building a fortress of flesh, a desperate attempt to gather the strength needed to shoulder the immense burden of constantly prioritizing others' needs over their own. This physical transformation becomes a tangible representation of the emotional weight they carry, further complicating their self-image and the dynamics of the relationship. 8. Self-gaslighting. To maintain their people-pleasing behavior, the accommodating partner might convince themselves that their own needs and feelings are irrational or unimportant, essentially gaslighting themselves to avoid confrontation. 9. Enablement of harmful behaviors. In trying to keep their partner happy, the people-pleaser might inadvertently enable destructive habits or addictions, prioritizing short-term peace over long-term well-being. It's important to recognize that people-pleasing doesn't occur in a vacuum. Often it's enabled and even encouraged by societal expectations and gender norms. Women, in particular, may feel pressured to be the peacemakers and caretakers in their relationships, sacrificing their own well-being for the sake of harmony. This societal conditioning can make it even more challenging for individuals to break free from people-pleasing. 10. The gradual erosion of respect within the relationship. While the people-pleaser might think they're earning admiration through their constant accommodation, they may actually be inadvertently diminishing their partner's respect for them. This loss of respect can be subconscious, with the non-people-pleasing partner slowly losing faith in their significant other's ability to stand up for themselves or make independent decisions. Over time, this can lead to a paternalistic dynamic where one partner feels responsible for protecting the other, even in situations where such protection isn't necessary or appropriate. 11. Development of a codependent dynamic. The people-pleaser may become emotionally reliant on their partner's approval and validation, while the other partner might grow accustomed to having their needs constantly met without reciprocation. This creates an unhealthy symbiosis where both individuals lose their sense of self-sufficiency and struggle to function independently. 12. People-pleasing can also lead to a phenomenon known as emotional fusion, where boundaries between partners become blurred. The people-pleaser may struggle to differentiate their own emotions from their partner's, taking on their moods and anxieties as their own. This can result in a loss of emotional autonomy for both individuals, making it difficult to process feelings and experiences independently. 13. A less apparent consequence is the stunting of emotional intelligence within the relationship. When one partner consistently suppresses their true feelings to please the other, both individuals miss out on opportunities to develop empathy, practice active listening, and navigate complex emotional terrain together. This can leave both partners ill-equipped to handle more significant life challenges that require strong emotional resilience and communication skills. 14. A false sense of mind-reading expectations. The constant anticipation of needs by the people-pleaser may lead their partner to believe that their thoughts and desires should always be understood without explicit communication. This can result in disappointment and frustration when these unspoken expectations aren't met, particularly in situations where the people-pleaser is unable to anticipate correctly. 15. Lastly, people-pleasing can create a paradoxical increase in anxiety for both partners. The people-pleaser may experience constant worry about failing to meet their partner's needs, while the other partner may develop anxiety about expressing their true feelings for fear of being seen as demanding or unreasonable. This mutual anxiety can create a tense undercurrent in the relationship, even when things appear calm on the surface. These effects of people-pleasing demonstrate how deeply this behavior can impact the fabric of a relationship, often in ways that are not immediately apparent to either partner. Recognizing these sometimes subtle dynamics is crucial for addressing the issue and working towards a healthier, more balanced partnership. Breaking the cycle of people-pleasing in intimate relationships requires conscious effort and often professional support. Breaking free from people-pleasing starts with small steps. Practice saying no to minor requests, take time each day to check in with your own feelings and needs, and gradually voice your opinions, even if they differ from your partner's. Remember, a healthy relationship thrives on the genuine expression of both individuals. If saying no is met by anger and disrespect, you might be in a toxic relationship that needs reassessment. For those partnered with a people-pleaser, create a safe space for honesty by actively encouraging your partner to share their true thoughts and feelings. Respond with empathy and appreciation when they do express themselves, even if it creates temporary discomfort. Your support can be the catalyst for positive change in your relationship dynamic. It's a challenging journey, but one that promises a deeper connection and a love that celebrates both individuals for who they truly are. Only then can a relationship truly thrive, built on a foundation of honesty, mutual respect, and genuine care for each other's well-being. In the end, true love isn't about pleasing someone else. It's about being true to yourself while cherishing another. Thank you for watching. Remember, your authentic self is the greatest gift you can offer in any relationship. Embrace it, share it, and watch your connections deepen and flourish.